Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Dicey Dungeons. To be honest, we're just kind of embracing the suck, you know? Accepting that episode 4 is going to be tough, I'm just going to move it along to the Jester, who I think it might be a little easier for. I hear Witch and Inventor are the worst. Maybe Witch, Inventor, and Robot. So I'm not saying we're going to win. All I can really do is play as well as I possibly can, you know? So I'll tell you right out of the gate. I don't love seeing those boops. Let's discard them. Bops are a little bit better. Yeah, I don't think we want to discard all the way down to 0. At some point, we are going to have to deal some actual damage. Suppose we could have discarded those, but it wouldn't have helped us that much. But discarding this does allow us to get you down to 1 HP. All right. I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire. I'm not saying I'm guaranteeing you that we're going to puzzle through this, but we're going to do our darndest to puzzle through this. We might as well try to maximize our sweets plays as well. So we're going to discard all this. We're going to grab some HP, and we're going to hit you with one of those. Okay, not so bad. What do you got for me? Juggling Ball. You put low rolls into it, get a new dice. Very good for turning our low dice potentially into higher dice that can be used for higher value cards. Like these, for example, are pretty bad. It's a bit of a weird one, right? I think for now, put a 3 in here. Do 3 damage. Then Juggling Ball, you can toss a 1 in there. It gave you a 2. That's unfortunate, but really the best thing that we can do right now is play boops. You know, our 2s, we can't turn them into 3s, we can't turn them into 4, 5, 6. Might as well get some kind of yield, and you're dead with 2 dice next turn. Am I insane, by the way? Because this already feels so much easier. I guess we don't really need to heal. This already feels like we have so much more hitting power than we did as like any of the other characters early on. I'm gonna be honest, I need a morale boost. So I really think we want Shock. I don't find that the shield plays are that strong with the Jester, so I'm hopeful that this is indeed the right approach for us to take here. And I don't think I saw Sneezy there, so I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, even Inflict Shock. Okay. So let's Inflict Shock. And then return dice if enemy is shocked. So we do 3 damage, we get a 3 back. Then let's Snap. Because then we can use all these for free. Honestly, I would love to shock you again. But we don't have an even. So I think we should put a 3 into this. Then we can snap the sweets, which does nothing. Why can't we snap? Okay, because I'm dumb. Put a 5 in the boop, and then you can snap the bops. That's not so bad. That's rough. Or is it? Maybe it's not rough at all. So we want to do 10 damage. We'll put a 1 in here. Now we have a 4. Oh, man. Well, there's 6 damage. I will take advantage of it, I think. Did I do something? I might have... I shocked you? Did I shock you? I wasn't paying as close of attention as I should have. You know, I don't mind this. I think we're going to get you next turn anyway, and it helps build meter. 2 odds. We're still going to end up getting hit, but that's okay. So we should have you here. We do have you. Heal for 2. Catch you with this. Okay. I mean, so far it feels totally fine, honestly. Always more dice would be useful. What do you got for me here? Punchline. Oh, it's a finale card. I'll add it to the deck because it literally, by definition, does not thicken the deck. I think there's no reason not to add a spatula. And I think we'd rather fight Dryad first because of the poison that you could give to me. I'd rather be on full HP by the end of this. Spatula, I like it because we can always use it. So I think we will snap here and try to get a good combo going. So, you know, there's a little bit of damage. I think flipping a 3 upside down basically just gives us an even and purges the card, which is very nice. So I think we do want to shock you once, then we get a bop. I think the right play is to toss a 3 in here and then triple up on the bops. And then it's going to be very difficult for us, / like literally impossible for us to get any more duplicates. I wish I'd saved a 3 actually for Juggling Ball. That's my bad. So we'll shock you once and then see where the run takes us. 3 low rolls is awesome. They're going to do 2 damage and then nothing else. That's beautiful. Okay. So we like a 3 into Juggling Ball right out of the gate. High Voltage. It's not really great until we can get a shock applied. But this is not like a great investment right here. I think at least. So like discard the sweets. Hold on. Maybe it is. Because then we can put but we can't put anything into here that would make this work. I see. So let's shock you once. Actually, I could kill you. It needs a 4 or less, dummy. I don't think I can kill you. So I think I should shock you and then just hit you for 3. I could shock 2 pieces of equipment, but I think I'd still rather get the 3 damage out there. We had a discard available, but I don't think we needed it. Okay, so we'll get 4 poison. It's not that bad. It's not that good, but it's not that bad either. I think we're playing this roughly correctly. And we are going to hit full HP. So it doesn't really matter how we approach this so far. Seems to be going just fine. Duplicate, we will absolutely take. Much like Spatula, it's a good thing for us. I think we should take Hammer, honestly. And I would like to remove maybe some basic boops from the deck, although they do some decent stuff when we have low rolls only. Okay, so we're going to put a 2 in here. Then we get Duplicate. We're going to turn that into 2 4s. Now we don't have a great situation. Spatula can turn a 4 into a 3 and bring a boop out. And then you can put your 4 here and do 4 damage. And then you get Juggling Ball, which will do 3 damage and give you a new dice. It gave us a 5. Might as well do 2 damage off of that. And now we got a shock turn set up for next time. I think we're puzzling this through more or less properly, but beats me, dude. Okay, so having a 6 is really nice if we can get Hammer. I think you fish for an even first. Actually, I think we use our 6 here. Because it then allows us to maybe if we have... if these are under 4, we can use them. Obviously, 6 is not under 4, so... Okay, so this is a 2 or less. How about this? That's also a 2 or less. So, we should discard our bops. We get a boop. And then we're going to get a sweets. We might as well use sweets. I forgot that it actually converts to shield, so... It's not that bad. Honestly, not that bad at all. We're still pretty likely to leave with full HP, I think. Once we rest after this. So I think a 2 on shock is nice. And then Juggling Ball, you obviously just toss a 3 in there. We got a 1. I don't think we're going to kill you. We can use a 6 to get 3 damage. Flip this over. Discard. Maybe we can get... We are actually going to get there because we use Duplicate. Okay, it's all about getting to the really good cards. Now, we should have actually healed up a little bit on sweets as well, but that was a good example of this deck actually, like, running pretty well, I think. So, Hammer working on all evens is pretty nice. I want to see what happens with High Voltage. You can put a 5 or a 6. No, you can just put a 5 in it. Oh, hammer always shocking the enemy, I think. The only other thing I can think of is, can duplicate be used twice, or does it... No, it just removes the minimum. I think being able to inflict shock is more of an important win condition for us to hit, I think. And I think we will pay 2 gold to start destroying boops. And I think it's the right call. I could be wrong. That's a mimic. But for now, it seems to be working out pretty much according to plan. So we definitely want to shock you. I think we should just hit you for 6 because we don't have many things that do raw damage. Now that we've shocked you, this is free. And now we can snap and use our duplicates. We're going to get a duplicate bop. Okay, we'll inflict the shock. We're still going to get a duplicate bop. You can turn this into a 4. Now, you can duplicate the 4, and we're back. Are we back? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to get a duplicate sweets. It's a nice little shield bonus. I mean, the shock doesn't seem like it's going to do anything now. Punchline. Almost got it. Close. This life drain. Yeah, we really... More than one shock is unnecessary. So, I mean, this is going insanely well right now. So, definitely Juggling Ball is free damage. And, I mean, you're pretty much dead. Discard the sweets. We're already at full HP. Dude, I'm liking this deck. Spatula, I now understand in the context of the Jester. I don't like Nudge. I do see its potential value because there are some cards in our deck that we can't put high numbers into, but come on. I think we'll duplicate the 5. I'm just trying to crunch the numbers here. I think we're going to flip the 5 upside down. Then it'll become a 2. And I think we definitely want to do... It's weird, but I think we want to do the 4 into the buzzer. Then we can put the 2 in here, get it back, and it also allows us to use the 2 for Juggling Ball. Otherwise, we would not have been able to. So the boops are pretty good damage. When you see what's coming down the pipeline, you're like, you know, maybe it's worth just taking advantage of that. The other thing we could do, with only 8 cards left, we could dump. Dump again. And we're trying to get the hammer, which is, I mean, obviously it worked. So we'll hit you for 5 on hammer, just to shock another piece of equipment. We could shock 3 pieces of equipment, but it's kind of irrelevant. Because you're going to be able to use a piece of equipment anyway. Although with 2 shock, you could use 2 pieces of equipment. So the 3rd shock actually is relevant, assuming it works, and you never know with this game. I think that was the right way to play that. I just wish Punchline you could actually play. It's not even that good. It's just not that good. And then it cost me a dice as well. So I think our shock saved us big time there. It's not great here, but you know, we can always bop you. And then buzzer shocks you. And then hammer also shocks you. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get there. But we should dump the sweets. We probably don't want to see him next turn. We don't have any dice, so let's keep this turn so we can, you know, bounce off it next time. Okay, we'll be shocked again. But I think we should snap. This guy's being a real pain in the butt. So we can snap our bops as well. Put a 1 into Juggling Ball. Duplicate. I think you like to duplicate a 3, actually. Oh, okay, yes. Let's duplicate a 6, because at least it's an even trigger. And then, I think because we have a decent amount of raw damage, let's turn a 3 into a 4 so we can use it on high voltage. So we'll put a 6 here. The 4 can go into high voltage. Hammer comes out. We'll hit you. I mean, you're dead. So we should heal up ourselves. And then... I don't think we're going to get to sweets, so I think we just have to kill you. Our next sweets, that is. That was fine. We're leveling up anyway. Oh, dude, why does this feel so... It feels so easy right now. I think we want Magic Trick to discard our current hand. That strikes me as helping us get to the good cards in our deck when we want to. Cauldron is pretty good, dude. Like... I have... we can't afford it, so there's an issue. But I don't mind it. And this guy, if we could shock him 5 times, I'd be the happiest man you could ever imagine. So you always love the juggling ball for free. These are all pretty bad for us. I think we'll just get rid of the boop. That way we can at least... But shocking one piece of equipment against you is worth nothing. It's really not that good. But I guess it's better than nothing. It might shock... there's a 1 in 6 chance it'll shock the quote-unquote right thing. And let's just keep this so we can, you know, combo off of it next turn. Please. Didn't work. That's okay. So he gets a 4. At least he didn't get the combo forever there. We definitely don't like this hand. So discard. We love this. And I think we'll start here. Now, do you want to turn a 2 into a 5 or a 5 into a 2? I think you want to turn a 5 into a 2. Thus, we can get one more shock. I think we want to cycle through here, so I'm gonna hit you with that, but it's a little spooky. He got a 2, okay. 2 is not shocked, so he's gonna get a 5. 5 is not shocked. My lord. Good God. Please help me. What is happening? I beg you. There's not much point in snapping this turn yet. I think you toss a 1 in here. Then, hopefully we can... I mean, dupe a 2 so we have an even... Another, oh, that's right. It doesn't work! I think you gotta start snapping these bops. Dude, I think we might die this turn. Why is this guy so good? Well, we're not dead. We really gotta get him this turn, though. So, I mean, you're gonna snap, obviously. Let's dupe a 5. I know it seems weird, but by duping a 5, we can spatula one of the 5s into a 2. So we need to dump this. Then we get 2 buzzers, they get snapped. We spatula one of the 5s into a 2. That goes into juggling ball. We got a 1 in return. Do we want to discard current hand? Feel like the answer to that is super no, because we have lethal damage. But there's no way at this point, I think, that we can actually continue to live. He got... Why is this guy so good? We're so far away from getting another level. Can we buy healing? I still think we do want Cauldron because it's usable, you know? We need HP immediately. Please don't tell me you're selling it. You weren't. But actually, Bloodsuck would be a nice card as well. I think we have to try the Rhino. Cactus has been nerfed so that thorns don't go through shield anymore, which is really, really good. I don't know. We need to, like, almost infinitely, like, wombo these enemies. I'd really like to inflict 2 shock. We need to be able to use sweets, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So we'll start with a magic trick. Get rid of the current hand. Cauldron is not High Voltage is not playable right now. Now it is. So I think we definitely, you know, like getting our dice back in return. We should actually use the 6. Doesn't matter. We gotta try for the heal, right? Now we have Juggling Ball for next turn. I don't see us making this happen. So you're gonna do almost no damage. That's the dream turn. Hopefully we can make that happen with more regularity, but it's not that easy, you know? So discard your boops. You definitely want Hammer. You should duplicate the 4, I think, because evens are important for us. So let's use Hammer with a 5. We want one more shock yet again. So we're gonna discard Bops. Buzzard just requires an even. I think we're okay with this. Discard your Bops. 4 will flip into a 3, so we have to be careful on that. This is a free use. 2 shocks, very important. Might as well try to get some value out of Cauldron here. Honestly, I think we should just take the heal and save this for next time. I like keeping the spatula up there as well, because we don't really need dice fixing on this turn. Yikes. That's 8 damage, but we're hanging in there as best as I know how. Let's turn our 3 into a 4. And then I think we'll discard our current hand. 2 shock is really, really important. Where we go? Buzzer? Okay. Let's start with a 1, see what you get. We got a 5, so I think you put a 4 into shock. He's shocked twice. Man, I would like to be able to play both of these. So I think we're just going to drop the 5 there. Next turn, we'll probably be able to snap, so we should be able to use those for free. You're only going to be doing 6 damage, I think, so we're still alive, but definitely in a dangerous position. So we want to snap, and we want to activate matching cards for sure. I don't know if I'd say we're out of the danger zone. We have to use duplicate. Juggling Ball on a 3 is perfect. Bops and boops. We'll hit you for 6. Probably not going to kill you this turn. You got to snap your duplicates. We only have to do... I think we actually have you. I'm kind of stunned. We got you. This is incredible to me. I am a little surprised. I'm just gonna kill you. I know we could get to our finale, but I don't want to screw it up somehow, accidentally play the even we need. We're still in a horrible spot as far as HP goes, but that's okay. You found a booster pack. I like them. We have to take all of them, but the high voltage is super important if we're gonna kill enemies, you know, reasonably quickly. And I think, honestly, we'll even copy high voltage again. It's kind of like a boomerang damage source, but I'm still, you know, fairly confident that we're super freaking dead. I would love for that to not be the case. But hey, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? So you put a 3 in here, obviously. You want to inflict shock. With 3 dice, 2 shock is where we want to be. So I think we're going to get our 6 out of here, so that we can use the boomerang effect on this. You gotta love it. We have a duplicate coming up. So let's heal for 2. Duplicate our 5. Now I'm realizing the error of our ways because we can't put anything in there. I think we have to discard our high voltages. I would rather not have to do it, but for us to get value, it had to be done. Please, God. Just let me live a little bit longer. It's all I ask. Ah! Alright, well, we need to play sweets just to stay alive. Spatula could turn a 5 into a 2 or a 2 into a 5. I think we'd rather turn a 5 into a 2 if we need to and just burn a dice here. Give us 2 bops, which I think will then discard the bops. Use a buzzer to shock you once. Those seem like really high rolls. I think we're dead. We're alive with 1 HP. It's gonna have to be one heck of a turn, dude. Okay, so we're gonna snap, obviously. And we're gonna... Oh, but when we boop you, you're gonna kill me. Well, what am I supposed to do? You're giving me the choice between a self-inflicted death and hoping this guy rolls 3 zeros. It can be done. We could have discarded, but you can play it through yourself. You know, if we hadn't activated our ult, you discard these. Now we have high voltage witch, hammer. We still can't play anything, so we discard everything. And I don't even know. Basically, just take me out. Honestly, I had a lot of fun with this run, though. I've been up and down with Dicey Dungeons. This is an up for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. I think I'm going to try the Jester again in the next episode. It was really the Keymaker that screwed us up. Either way, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.